Sorry about that. I was having a little technical difficulties for some reason. I'm not really sure. All right, welcome back. Today is day 10 in learning how to draw and sculpt. I managed to do the guidelines early today, so I can get straight into drawing, which I do want to do fairly quickly. I forgot today was the vice presidential debate, and even though I don't, what's the word? I do follow politics closely. I do care about politics. I will not talk about politics on this thing, but I do follow them and I do like watching the debates just because I find debating extremely interesting. It is like an art form when done correctly, and it's not something that people are taught anymore, which is sad. I used to do oh gosh, decathlons in high school, and part of it is debating. So I learned the format for debates, or like at least what they used to be. So I like just watching them. And presidential debates tend to be the easiest ones to see, and this one is doing really, really good. I like both candidates are extremely articulate. They state a lot. Are they're stating their points. They're answering the questions. The only interesting thing is normally in debating, you're given a topic and you go from there. So this, I don't know what long form looks like, but it's interesting to see moderators the way I've seen them this year. And yes, this year is like the first year I have gotten to see presidential debates. The last election cycle, I was in between moving and setting things up and didn't have TV or cable, and it was the first time that I actually had to set those up. And then the year before that, I was too young to stay up late because I'm an early riser. I normally get up around like 4 o'clock in the morning. That was my like sweet time to get up. And so like I would crash by 8, 9 o'clock. So this is the first year where I'm actually up to see it too. So I don't know if this is normal to see where you're cut off. Like not like I under like there is time, but like cut off and changing to so many different issues, I guess, which makes sense when you're in a presidential. Sorry, this got political. Like I said, it's just something interesting for me. I like looking at it and dissecting it, more so than anything else. But as you can see, I do have these. We are doing the saucepan, and I do want to get to shading. So this we'll finally be leaving lines and going into shading. And the first one is a book. So let's see, which hopefully is easier than it sounds. So this is what I'm going to be attempting to draw. And then this is the other one that I'm attempting to draw. I wish I had a better camera one day, or at least a better stand for the camera. Right now it's on my trackpad, so that's kind of why I kept going back from stream starting soon to camera, because it was just doing that. All right, so oh, the squiggles and the lines, those are the spaces, because I wasn't sure how much I was going to need. So this is like where the drawing ends. I just needed to make sure so I could go to the next one. That's all it really is. Okay. I really do need to look this up. Is like when because this isn't in the book, but when you're starting to draw, do you always go from top to bottom? Are you supposed to start at like the ground level and move up. So I need to look that one up. Sorry, I will try to yawn and then speak. Okay. Let's begin. It looks like there's two. It's a rectangle. It has to be a rectangle. It looks like a rectangle, but it looks like a rounded rectangle. So let's try that. I don't know why these lines are the way they are. They're not used for anything. But they're there, but I don't see them. It's not like they're helping with proportions or size. Maybe it's size. It might be size. Okay. Anyways, let's do this. So hold on. Alright, hold on. There's some technical difficulties. I accidentally unplugged the camera and it's not coming back, so just give me a minute to figure out that. And I should. No, I'm definitely not back yet. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is Yep, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. My computer was yelling at me to unplug the computer, and ended up being the whole thing instead. Sorry about that. Let's get to drawing now. I've wasted so much time. Okay, so it looks like I want to do. And I just realized something. I need room for the handle. So I need to move this over. I don't want it centered like I normally make them. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then okay. Yeah, that's not very straight. That's a little wobbly. Okay, yeah, I need to remember. Straight back. Jeez. Straight back. Maybe I should go to an artist's YouTube channel and start watching them. And then I can ask them how good their posture has to be. Or if they ever took an art class, if they were ever told about the posture. That's how it is, but I think that's like, I've never seen a pot that looks like that. Oops. And there my lines go, making a really thick line. Oops, it's a little. There we go, right here. Nice. I like this. That's really good. If it is or isn't, I wouldn't know, but I like it. So don't think I want to change it really. Nope. Even when I look on here, there's not much I want to change. Cool. Alright. Now to make it even longer. Okay. I don't know if you would consider this an ellipse or just like a rounded rectangle. It's an ellipse, am I kidding? It's always an ellipse. Alright, now it looks like I kind of want to be close to a little bit further down, like right about here. And then it goes up. It goes up at an angle, not a slope. Or, not what I was doing. All the way here, there's a little divot. Come here. Then there's like a little circle or a little, and then you have another one right about here. I think it's a little off. Yep. And cool. That's what it's. Oh, it didn't focus at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's essentially the pot. Pretty cool. Not bad. Alright, next spot. This one's going to be a lot more difficult. Alright, so I want to. This is an ellipse. There's no way around it. It's an ellipse. So, with a couple of weird. Okay, let's start with the first one. Yeah, just start with the first thing. Okay, so. Start here then. Started off good, then it ended terribly. Or no. The middle part was like the best part. Almost there. It's just getting this curve right where I want it to be. There, nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then the second one, kind of just copy. Oh, it's getting too close. I need to make sure there's like a decent amount of distance and then just follow it around. I think that's what it did. And then there's like another one that kind of just like follows this a little bit. And then it kind of like just follows it over here a bit. And there's one that just follows this a little bit. Yeah, that needed to be a lot closer though. I see what's changed up here. The way they did this was weird. Okay. I'm just gonna go with what is here and kind of just see how it looks afterward. Because I don't like how they did how this top looks like it was drawn. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna change it. Oops. I think I'm just gonna change it because there's a way of doing that, and what I'm seeing versus what I think it should be is two completely different things. I'm thinking we're just gonna change it. Right here it's just not straight, and I don't know why. There you go. And there's just some little lips right here. The handle bit right here. Kind of like a thing right here, and it's like shaded in. And then there's like scribble lines right here, and I don't know what the scribble lines are for, but we'll do the scribble lines too. And then I think I want to redo this bit right here. Just with how it was done, it just looks off. Okay, so I want to start with the lips the way it was. Okay. Now I want to do this bit. I just need to make this a little bit smaller just so it stays within the shape that I currently have. And then there's a partial ellipse right here. Yeah, now the fan's going insane, but I got yelled at for keeping the charging going, so sorry, computer. It just looks weird. Yeah, it does look weird. And I don't know why it's got. I think this would look better if it was just like this. I don't know how to change that top. The top bugs me, but with what I'm seeing, I just don't know how to make it the way it's supposed to be. The one down here is going to be a little bit easier because you're actually like you're looking more into the pot, so it's more like They didn't have any guide drawings for this, so I really could just get rid of these. But to keep my pot relatively the same size, I'm going to keep the bottom one. Okay. So then got the pot. Then you have right like the lower bit of the pot. That's too close. That's my problem. I'm letting it get too close. This should be further in. Okay. Too far in, too far. It's also like super wobbly lines. There. Okay. Now, this kind of has this right here. And then there's kind of like a brief outline of a lip right here. Right, like it's a lip. And this kind of has like the beginnings of a rim right here too, but it doesn't go all the way around. It's just enough. Actually, this one does go all the way around. It's just enough to give kind of like an indication. And then you've got the bottom of the pot right there. Cool. And then you've got the line. Got the line. Oh gosh, inward lines. Line. Line. And then smiley face. Smiley face. Yeah, that's horrible. Smiley face. Okay, so this needs to come down a little bit more. That's the problem. Okay. All right. And then back here, the pot, the handle, like a little circle right there. And then, cool. And that's kind of the pot. Proportion wise, it's really out of proportion. I think I can actually make that pic better though. Hold on. Yeah, I can't make the handle any longer. I could make it a little bit longer. Let me try that too. Sorry, my hand's coming off the edge of the page and I'm trying not to give myself a paper cut. At the same time trying to make a straight line. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. Let's fix this and then I'll go back and fix that a little bit. Focus. Thank you. That's a lot better. This could get... There. It's a little bit better. I think it... Oh, that's right. It needs to be more circular. Whoops, my bad. There, that looks a lot better. There. Much better. It's not great. It's not the best, but it's better. It's a lot better. Alright. Now, let's get to shading. Our first shading. We have finally finished the first exercise, line drawing. And we now get to go to shading. Oh, focus. Thank you. Alright. I am going to just give myself a little bit of a... Might have been a little too much. Okay. Alright, so to make it three-dimensional, a use of shading is needed. This is how you can add shading in graphite and colored pencil. We're only going to use graphite. I'm not going to use colored pencils. First, make line drawings of the objects as accurately as possible on the book. Shading will show the curve of the spine. It increases tone where the book meets the surface. Use fine lines to convey an effect of densely packed pages and a small cast shadow to anchor the book to the surface. Okay. So there's two books, one with shading and one without shading. Okay. Let's try it. So then this is the binding of the book right here. Binding of the book. I want to make sure their lines are straight. And then alright, let's do the top of the book then. I had a feeling I did that just barely. But yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, then I want... Oh gosh, that's terrible. If I could do a straight line, that would be great. There we go. This also follows the same. Oh, but I want this to come down a little further. Okay, I see. So then it can kind of come down like that, but I think I need it, yeah, just a little bit longer. Oops. Oh my gosh. Nope, that's not. You know what? Forget that part. Let me see, because I think there's something that I'm missing. So let's just skip that part for now. Go and do. Okay. Straight lines. Straight lines. And then yep, this is getting me completely messed up for some reason. Hold on. Circle. Then there's a. Kind of goes like that. I'm just not supposed to. So more like that. That looks even worse. I needed to see something real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. Back to serious. Sorry. I was trying to see what kind of thing I would need to do for that. Let's just get this. Yeah, there we go. then cool. That took so much longer than it should have. But hey, it's done. Now on to the second one. Alright, so this one, same thing. So I want to do a square. Start with that. Oops. Trying to give room. So I'm going to do lines do not like to be straight. Okay. Still not straight. It's right there. Okay, there we go. It's like it's right when I have to move my arm. Okay. Then there's the binding, which goes like this. And then goes straight down, which it would help if this was straight first. So hard to draw at the edge of the notebook because I don't want to get a paper cut on the side of my hand. Those just hurt. They're annoying. And I don't want to have to deal with it on top of all the other cuts I have. And those cuts I got because it's dry. It's really dry, despite the insane amounts of rains we've been getting. Apparently, it's dry enough that all my skin's cracked. And I'm going to ignore that part of the book because it's just going to drive me crazy. And I'm just going to go here, get the rest of it, and then I'll figure out the binding in a second. Kind of reminds me of ice cream sandwich. Don't know why it's reminding me of an ice cream sandwich right now. But this is what my mind decided it looks like right now. Okay. And then binding has to look something around here, there. Okay. Kind of like a little indent here. Goes all the way down. Okay. And then there's a little. Of course, this line wasn't straight. Okay. Almost got that paper cut. I just barely avoided it. Okay, so then I'm going to do okay. And I forgot that you want this. There. Then you want to do a lot of shading, I guess, right here for some reason. I don't know why, but they have this like really, really dark. Including this. And then this even has some of this like okay, and then there's gonna do later. There we go. Then some shading here. That's not the direction. We want those lines going. We want the lines going in this direction. And there's the book. Not bad. Not bad at all. Shading might be fun. Alright, well, this concludes the drawing for today. We will be back tomorrow. It looks like there is an apple. Yeah, it looks like the apple is like the last like simple thing because there's a pot here, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's something that was meant. Yeah. This was like meant to show colored pencils, which we're not going to use. So we're going to ignore that one and go straight to the pliers. So we're going to do pliers and apple. Yeah. It's gonna get a lot more complex from here on out. So I'm probably gonna start having to do one object at a time, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. So we'll see. I want to Thank you all for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow to do that apple, and I'm not sure what happened. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Well, have a good rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, wherever it is where you are, and I'll be back here tomorrow.